Young nigga about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Yeah. True man, I'm free. I wake up a new episode. I pop out clean and skip me up a level though. She talk to me like I'm not me. I get it though. Yeah. I'm so eclectic, on me to the credits roll. Talk down to me, they might have to send medical. I'm out the league, I'm OD, they pathetic though. Look how I move, I'm protected. Shawty so swoon in my presence. The world going through it outside, they unruly, but I keep it cool, they can't press me. I keep it pure with intention. They see what I'm on, ain't no vixen. I might slide through with that top down. I keep it tuned with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a threat. Young nigga about that paper. 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 Hop on that jet, had to switch to the coast. One of a kind, I've been playing that role. They pay me, I needed it for. It's real if I said I meant what I spoke. I'm legend, it's written, I shake up the city. Spin block till I'm dizzy, won't ever go broke. I'm chose, I must like do it at top down. I keep in tune with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a threat. Young nigga about that paper. 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 Put it on me, I'm blessed. Big bag, but I fix the sky, no stress. Can't ground me, I know this since when I had less. Yeah, how far we progress. Lord, I don't see a threat.
And welcome to the stream, Ringo TV Reactions. We back again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Double tap the screen to give it a like. How everybody doing out there? Welcome to the show. We're back with another one. A racist YouTuber, the guy that you see, on the side next to me, he pretty much took it to social media to express his hate. Claimed that he is entertained by the death of Charlie Kirk and white on white crime. Not only that, he is quoted as saying that he speaks for the black community. This particular YouTuber said he speaks for all black men, that black people as a whole are entertained by white on white crime and the death of Charlie Kirk. To New Breed, you don't speak for me and you don't speak for the black community. You don't. This particular YouTuber is a racist. He hates white people. He's a part of the FBA cult, the Black Hebrew Israelite cult. And his primary agenda is to make black people and white people fight. That's what he do. That's his content. And we gotta talk about this right now. Those of you know, Jimmy Kimmel was pretty much fired and canceled for his comments in regards to Charlie Kirk, Donald Trump. He blamed, in quoting, saying the MAGA gang is responsible or was responsible for Kirk's death. What I'm about to share with you guys is going to make you angry. It's going to show you that everything I've been telling you in regards to the hate that is coming towards Charlie Kirk from the black community is not just coming from the black community because black people as a whole hate white people. It's not the case. It's coming from social media influencers who are being paid to push propaganda and lies to create an avenue of nothing but hate. So we're going to show you this, guys, and make you understand this. Now, first thing first, I want you to listen to something, right? You know what? Let me ask you a question. Is black on black crime a myth? Yes or no? I want to know from the chat. Is black on black crime a myth? Yes or no? What say the chat? I see a lot of no's. Okay. I just wanted to ask the question. Okay, now let me play this for you so you can hear this for yourself, because maybe you won't believe me. But let me play this, guys. We're going to get into the content shortly. Let's play this. Give me a minute. Trying to set this thing up. Okay, check this out. Check this out, guys.
It's like this. I'll just randomly. And let me make this clear. The fact that you brung that up, though, I'm going to give you pushback on your argument with that person in the chat. Because black on black crime is a myth. Crime is crime.
This guy just said that black on black crime is a myth. That's what he said, guys. I'm not making this up. This particular racist mocked Charlie Kirk's death the day he died. He made nothing but multiple videos getting paid off the blood of Charlie Kirk, laughing at his death. He disrespected his wife. He called his wife a witch. He called his wife a Jezebel. He said that his wife pretty much orchestrated a hit by putting out a memo to people in Mississippi to unalive black college students. The other day, a young black man named Trey Reed was found hanging from a tree. New Breed said that Erica Kirk put out the memo to get it done as vengeance for those who killed Charlie Kirk. All of that is lies and is designed to turn whites and blacks against one another so we can fight. And that way he got content so he can make money on YouTube. That's what he's doing, guys. Oh, but it gets really, really bad. He just told the world that black on black crime is a myth. Listen.
People come in and they have they make comments like this. I'll just randomly. And let me make this clear. The fact that you brung that up, though, I'm going to give you pushback on your argument with that person in the chat. Because black on black crime is a myth.
Wow.
Crime is crime.
That's crazy.
What if I told you there's more Asians who kill other Asians than anybody else? Marinate on that.
What?
There's more Asians that commit violent crimes against other Asian people than any other race of people. How do you disseminate that?
What is he? What?
Why do y'all find the necessity to highlight quote unquote black on black crime?
Because black on black crime is happening every day. And the black community don't want to take no accountability for it. And weak ass black men like you don't do anything about it. But you sit on social media bashing white people all day, looking for content. The other day you made a video alleging that 2 black men were lynched in Mississippi. We did the research and found out it was one black guy who was hanging from the tree of apparently unaliving himself, and another was a white guy, not a black guy. So are you telling me that white people lynched a white man? No. Get your facts right. It was 2 people, one black, one white. But you told everybody it was 2 black men that were lynched and how white people did it. You understand? And you said that Erica Kirk orchestrated the hit because she unleashed something into the earth so that black students in college can be unalive. That's what you said in your propaganda videos. And I'm here to set the record straight, to debunk all of these lies. Now you're talking about black on black crime is a myth. That's a damn lie. Black on black crime happened every single day. Just the other day, a black grandmother was gunned down by a ninja. A black baby was gunned down by a ninja. A black woman was gunned down by a ninja. Crime, robberies, drugs, every single day in the black community. And you telling the world that it's a myth? You know why? Because you don't like to hold black people accountable for anything. And this is why Trump is deploying the National Guard down to Chirac, Chicago, because ninjas don't know how to act like civilized human beings. All you want to do is sell drugs and sit on a damn corner drinking Henny all day and smoking weed. Nobody don't want to work no more. It's like the black woman got to go to work now. The black woman got to go to work to take care of the whole goddamn family because black men just want to sit on their damn ass all day watching YouTube, quoting Bible scriptures, and playing PlayStation while his woman is doing all the damn work. You understand? And you have the nerve to say that black on black crime is a myth? Guys, this particular YouTuber said that he is entertained. He said black people as a whole is entertained. Watch this, guys. Entertained by white on white crime. He said he's entertained by the fact that Charlie Kirk was assassinated. He was entertained seeing the fact that white media fired Jimmy Kimmel. Now, Jimmy Kimmel deserved to get canceled and fired for his comments. But he said that black America is entertained by this, basically trying to start a civil war, trying to start a war, a race war, by saying that anybody that you see as black is entertained when we see white on white crime. I'm not entertained by none of that nonsense. This man don't speak for me, and he don't speak for the black community. I'm over here defending Charlie Kirk against all these black racists, the black racists that are in the churches, the black YouTubers, anybody that's speaking anything negative. I'm on the front line speaking this truth. And now we got this damn demon over here saying that black on black crime is a myth. So basically all black men in the hood is loving, they're all Christians and they go to church. Think about that, guys. You have another demon that's in the building right here. This person probably not even in America and says, you a clown in that hat, bro. You're not even in America, so I don't really care. I mean, just looking at your name, clearly you are not even American, so you need to just go sit your ass down. Right? Let's get to the content, guys. We're going to break this thing down. We're going to break down this video so we can show you his hate, the racism, and everything else that is in this man. But first, guys, let me set up this particular video here so that we're all on the same page. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Okay, let's see. So this video is here. All right, this one. Let me see. Why this video is not playing? Let me see. Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out why this is not playing. Oh, it looked like it's good. Okay. All right, let's check this out, guys. Let's check this out. This is his recent video that he did today. This is brand new, fresh off the presses of his hate. Let's check out what he had to say about Jimmy Kimmel, about being entertained by white on white crime. He called Jimmy Kimmel getting fired white on white crime. He also considered Charlie Kirk being assassinated, white on white crime. And he said that black people in America as a whole, that we're all entertained by that. I'm here to set the record straight. We're not entertained by that. He's entertained because he's a black racist and he don't like white people. And he's a part of a hateful cult called the Black Hebrew Israelites. You know those guys that stand on the corner calling the white man the devil all day? He's a part of that club. Right? So let's get to the content, guys. Let's go.
Time, long before the comments that he made about...
And let me explain our view from Black America, from the Black American's perspective.
Listen.
All we see is high-profile white-on-white crime. All right? We don't care whether it was the left or the right. We don't care if it's MAGA versus MAGA. We don't care. All we see is high-profile white-on-white crime. All right? So from our perspective, that's what we see. And we're just completely entertained by the whole situation. We're entertained by it. It is invigorating. It's invigorating to see America rip each other to shreds, right?
Do you hear what he's saying, guys? And that's his chat, by the way. That chat that you see moving in my live, that's his live chat of people was roasting him in the live chat. He don't got no real supporters. A lot of people were coming against him. You see what I mean? Because all he's doing is expressing hate. All he does is express nothing but hate. He's basically saying that all black people are celebrating seeing Charlie Kirk dead, seeing white on white crime. This is what he do on his platform. He find any video that involves white people and black people, and he try to highlight the fact that the white man is the criminal. The other day, you had Carmelo Anthony stabbed a white kid in the chest and killed him. Guess who you think defended the black kid? That guy. Him. He defended the black guy. Even though the black guy is wrong, that's what he did. Disgusting. Now watch the black racists that are in my chat. Look how many times somebody came in. Ken says, you hate yourself. You hate yourself. You hate yourself. That's what ninjas do. Because they want you to be a part of their club, their racist club. No, you hate yourself, Ken. You hate yourself. Let's get back to the content.
And we're just simply watching from the background, and we find it, very, very interesting. All right.
Charlie Kirk and how Trump was responding to his death. Trump himself has said more than once that he wanted Jimmy Kimmel off.
Yeah, Trump said it more than once. He wanted Jimmy Kimmel gone. So, hey, his request was met.
Keep in mind, his live chat, if you read it, they are roasting him in his live chat. People were not having this. Listen, his videos are not doing well, guys. It's not doing well. All he's creating is enemies.
And somebody says,
what are we even talking about? If you paid attention, you would learn. Obviously, you didn't graduate high school. First thing first, read the title of the video. That's number one. Pay attention, number two. And then you'll know what we're talking about. Let's get back to the content.
This is interesting. Somebody says, what a very small viewpoint on that. Yeah, because we gave up on Democrats and Republicans a long time ago.
His name is New Breed. He's a racist, a black racist who hates white people with a passion. And what he tries to do is race bait everybody into having conflict, to causing infighting. So let's say, for example, a very disturbing story drop of a white man touching children. He will focus on not the story itself to bring awareness to it, but he'll turn it into a race issue that white men are targeting our children. And what that does, it outrages everyone. But now, if there was another story about a black man that was touching kids, he won't talk about that. He won't talk about it. Because talking about that would bring attention that black men are molesting kids. And he don't want that to be in the the algorithm. So what he'll do is he'll say it's only white people that's doing it so that black people could be outraged.
Foundational Black Americans. And we've already discovered that there'll never be a comprehensive plan for Black America coming from either party. So we decided that, we're just going to focus on our own. But we're definitely entertained by what y'all got going on in the country. See, we know that
he keeps saying we because he's acting as if though he speak for black people. I need for you to understand that particular YouTuber do not speak for black people. This is how hatred is developed and born. When you see a black man on YouTube saying, hey, me as a black man, I'm this and I'm that, I'm speaking for all black people. Never listen to somebody on social media do that. They're a lunatic. Let's go.
Y'all's time is running out to be in leadership.
When he says y'all time, he's talking about white people. He hate white people.
And we know that biblically. We know that prophetically, y'all's kingdom is going to go to rubble.
Why is it that you folks that's in the live chat keep saying I hate myself for speaking the truth? So what am I supposed to do? Side with a black racist? So you want me to be a part of your club? So let me ask you this question, Troy. Troy, do you hate white people? Because your name is Troy White. Make it make sense, guys. Your name is Troy White. So do you hate white people, Troy? Answer the question. Because you said I hate myself. So I don't understand that. Blacks can't be racist. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life, is that blacks cannot be racist. Blacks could be racist all day. Blacks have spending power of billions of dollars in America. Black women spend billions of dollars on hair care products. Black people have power in America to shut down companies if they choose not to support them. What are you talking about? Black people could be just as racist as anyone else. You said, dude, it's whack. Let me log off. Well, then get off. Bye. Matter of fact, let me help you by adding you on the block list, because obviously these people didn't graduate high school. Imagine you just coming into a live stream, getting mad at someone, calling someone whack, and you don't even know what's going on. That's America for you. The people don't even use their brain to think. And this is why Charlie Kirk even told you that college is a damn joke and a scam, because why? People are going to college to get this education, but they don't even have no damn knowledge of society. They're not as smart as they think they are. That's why he went over there to challenge you. And when he challenge you, you get upset with him. And he ain't even have to go to no damn university. And he was able to debate all these college kids thinking they so smart. And when he got through with you, he had you thinking like, you know what? You're right. You definitely are right. People live with their feelings on their sleeve. They're too damn sensitive. Here we got a man, a black man who is a racist, who mocked the death of Charlie Kirk, disrespected his widow wife in multiple videos, and we have viewers who come into a live stream and not even, it's like your attention span is so short, you're not even taking the time to listen, to hear, to even try to comprehend. But you telling me that you graduated high school, you finished college, really? I don't understand that. I don't think so. Good enough. Let's get back to the content.
As a house divided can't stand. So we're looking at y'all's whole house of cards fall. And we know that, it'll be our time to lead in the future. Every nation gets its time to lead.
No.
And it's about time that, y'all's fall.
So he want white people to fall so he could lead. Black people can't even lead their own damn community. See, the reason why the black community get upset with me, guys, is because I hold everybody accountable. I hold white people accountable, black people accountable. Anybody that's doing something wrong, I hold them accountable. And they get mad. The majority of all my enemies are black. All of them. Because I hold them accountable. They don't like that. They don't like the truth. This is why they hated Charlie Kirk. They keep calling him a white supremacist and a racist, and the man never said anything that's racist or anything of that line to black people. Never. They just don't like what he have to say.
Destroying each other.
The air. On July 29th, this is what he wrote after CBS announced it was canceling Stephen Colbert's late night show. The president said he believed that Jimmy Kimmel would be next. And he said this from the White House just in
Jimmy Kimmel already had a target on his back. His ratings was slipping. Jimmy Kimmel's ratings was slipping, and he already was enemies with Trump. So it was only a matter of time.
Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the comments and all the compliments of people saying that I lost my way, I'm this and that. Your comments is confirmation that I actually found my way. So I appreciate all of the love and support. Let's go.
Pass where you can't question what happened. But they made this public example for people to be afraid. And some people are.
Yeah, you should be afraid, New Breed. You should be afraid because you spread nothing but disinformation about the death of Charlie Kirk. You even accuse his wife of putting out a hit on Trey Reed. That's disinformation. She never made no videos or made any quotes for anyone to harm black college students. But you put that out there on your platform, and I got all your videos downloaded.
August.
Colbert has no talent. I mean, I could take anybody here. I could go outside on the beautiful streets and pick a couple of people that do just as well or better. They get higher ratings than he did. He's got no talent. Fallon has no talent. Kimmel has no talent. They're next. They're going to be going. I hear they're going to be going.
He's starting to remind me of Xi Jinping. I think I'm saying his name right. Xi Jinping.
Now he's making fun of Asians.
He's starting to remind me of the Chinese president. Like, if anybody say anything bad about Trump, troll him, is he going to be trying to get them shut down? Do they got to worship him on TV? And is South Park next? Is South Park next? Don't cancel South Park.
Trump said he heard that they are going to be going. I want to get straight to CNN's chief media analyst, Brian Stelter, and CNN's senior legal analyst, Ellie Honig, who are both here tonight. And Brian, one thing that stands out tonight is that...
Be sure to double tap the screen, guys, to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you double tap the screen. Let's go.
O'clock on the East Coast. It's just past 2 a.m. here in the United Kingdom. Obviously, Trump has weighed in. We haven't heard from Jimmy Kimmel himself yet or his show on this.
That's what I keep waiting for. That's what I'm refreshing for. Caitlin, Kimmel's camp has had about 3 hours now to process this decision by ABC.
To this person that says, what you said? You said, Ringo, you're our brother, but you're a real live slave type person. I'm not your brother. Let me just make that very clear. I'm not your brother, right? You're the slave. You're the black that I'm talking about who is racist towards their own people. See, this is why black people will never be in power. It's because you think like slaves and you act like savages and you don't know how to conduct yourself in a social space. This is one of the issues that we have as a people. Everyone else can do things and build communities and build infrastructure, but it seemed like with black folk, all we do is kill one another and hate one another and lie against each other, and we're jealous of one another. And because of this issue, we're unable to grow and build anything, because anytime any of us go out there to do anything positive, we attack them and we put them down and we try to shame them. And you're that kind of person. You're what I call a ninja. There's two types of black people in the black community. It's the civilized working class blacks, and then you have the ninjas. You are what I call a ninja, a savage, the type that hates their own, So when you post comments like this, right, by claiming that, Ringo, you're our brother, but you are a live slave type person. I'm not your brother. You're not even my people. You're of your father, the devil. You understand? You might have melanated skin, but you're of your father, the devil. I'm not racist like you. You're a demon. You're the kind of black folk I don't like. You have to understand that, because you're bringing the black community down. Here I am showing you a man who is mocking and laughing at the death of Charlie Kirk. You like that kind of content because you celebrate the death of Charlie Kirk because you're a racist. That's why you hated Charlie Kirk, and you hate me the same way. So don't call me your brother, because I'm not your brother, right? That's how I deal with you. No sugarcoating. right? Let's see what we got. Okay. Double tap the screen, guys, to give it a like. Double tap the screen, guys. Let's get back to the content. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Let's go.
About to start production of the episode when this decision was handed down. Some fans were already lined up, ready to head inside the studio in West Hollywood. So Kimmel's voice is going to be really important. That's the next big part of the story. What will he say and when? You know, Kimmel's contract with ABC was coming due in just a few months.
Somebody from MAGA asked a very interesting question. He says, so you're cool with conservatives being canceled, but not leftist maniacs. Listen, I say cancel all of them.
You hear what
How
he
about
said?
that? Cancel the Democrats, cancel the Republicans, cancel the Babylonian system altogether. You know, like I said.
So he want everybody canceled. It won't be much of anything if everybody's canceled. Canceled for what? He just don't like white people, so he want all of them canceled. He ain't say cancel black people. Notice that part.
We're just on the outside looking in.
You heard him?
And what we see is neither one of these parties have a comprehensive plan for our people.
You heard that? Neither one of these parties have a comprehensive plan for black people. So he's only concerned with black people. See, he don't understand how the world works. His primary focus is only black people. That's it. Not everybody. As a whole, only black people.
We want our residuals. We want our tangibles. We want our land back.
Go take it. If you're black and you want your land back and you want this and you want that, go take it. Go take it. You can't. You know why? Because you're a coward. You're a coward. You ain't going to take nothing. Just like all those guys out in Chicago talking about, oh, Trump, don't send the National Guard out here because, you know, we got switches. You got switches? They got tanks. What are you talking about, switches? You're going to die. If Trump do what he got to do, you cats out in Chicago going to meet your maker. If you think you're going to go toe-to-toe with the military who are trained to kill, your little switch ain't going to do nothing. But this is the black community for you guys. And also, he defended the thugs in Chicago. That very same YouTuber right there. He defended the thugs in Chicago. He said he stand with them.
We don't care about none of it. This is entertaining for us.
You heard what he said? It's entertaining for Charlie Kirk to be dead, according to that YouTuber. It's entertaining to him seeing white people cancel Jimmy Kimmel. It's entertainment.
I mean, we're looking at this and we're just at awe, because never before have you even seen a prominent nighttime TV host who's another white man get canceled. See, we looking at that and saying, wow, they out here canceling each other. They out here popping each other in the neck.
Popping each other in the neck. Who got popped in the neck? Charlie Kirk. Watch what this YouTuber say.
They out here wilding out. We just eating our popcorn. We don't care about the political stuff. We don't
eating our popcorn. He just said eating our popcorn after Charlie got assassinated. This guy right here said that Black America is eating popcorn, being entertained by Charlie's death. And you wondering why I do these shows, guys? I'm attacked every day by black people because I stand correct. I stand for justice. And I get hated. Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said, guys.
They out here popping each other in the neck. They out here wilding out. We just eating our popcorn. We don't care about the political stuff. We don't care about who's strong left, who's strong right.
If he don't care about the political stuff, why that YouTuber always talking about Donald Trump all day? Why is he talking about Charlie Kirk all day? Why? If he don't care about nothing political or anything, why?
We don't see none of that. All we see is white supremacy structures having a civil war.
So in his mind, guys, he see white supremacy structure having a civil war. So according to him, he's entertained by white America fighting its own. That's what he's talking about, guys.
That's what we see.
That's
Yeah,
what he
we got
see.
our popcorn, and this is the Truman Show for us.
Wow.
Y'all gotta understand how Black America feels about this. This is why you get to watch my streams and figure what Black America really thinks.
So he's speaking for Black America, guys. Imagine a YouTuber speaking for Black America. You crazy.
Yeah, I speak for all Black guys. I do.
Listen to what he just said.
I speak for every last one of us.
What?
I believe it was set to expire.
Whoa. I don't know, guys. Let me do a poll. Let me do a poll, guys, to see if maybe he speaks for you. I don't know. Do New Breed speak for you as a Black man or woman? Right? This question is directed primarily to Black people. Right? Do New Breed speak for you as a Black man or woman? Let's start the poll, find out what the people have to say. I want to see what say you guys. You got to vote so that you can tell the world, do he speak for you? I just want to know. Because he said he speak for all Black men. Listen to that, the tape.
Understand how Black America feels about this. This is why you get to watch my streams and figure what Black America really thinks. Yeah, I speak for all Black guys. I do. I speak for every last one of us.
He don't speak for me. he don't speak for me. I'm the one out here defending Charlie Kirk. He is the one that condemned him and disrespected his wife. That YouTuber made a video bashing the wife of Charlie Kirk while she was mourning. She made a video tribute sharing her love for her husband. You know what this ninja did? He took it to social media to call her a Jezebel, to say that she's a Klans member, to say that she's a witch, to say that she's a part of the Illuminati and that she's all these negative things. And I'm like, wow, this is a widow. She just lost her husband. Why would you do that? Why? Why are you expressing this level of hate for this woman? Because he hated Charlie Kirk, guys. And now he's saying that he speaks for the Black community. That's what he's saying, guys.
War. That's what we see. Yeah, we got our popcorn, and this is the Truman Show for us.
This is the Truman Show for us. He said that Black people got their popcorn. Look, if you're white, I need for you to understand. This guy is a racist against white people. And what he do is he weaponize any sort of story to make Black people angry so that there could be a race war. Now, of course, there are racists in the world on both sides. Racist whites, racist Blacks. That's true. But what this guy is doing is he's sowing discord, propaganda, race baiting, fear-mongering, spreading disinformation to stir people up to get angry. He's anti-Trump, anti-America. He wants America to burn, ladies and gentlemen. He makes videos hoping that America burn. That's right. And he lives in America, which is crazy.
Y'all got to understand how Black America feels about this. This is why you get to watch my streams and figure what Black America really thinks.
So his streams is designed to tell you folk how Black America think. No, he's telling you what he thinks, not what Black America think. And this is what causes hate, guys, when you have these influencers putting batteries in people's backs.
Yeah, I speak for all Black guys. I do.
He speaks for all Black guys. Do he speak for you? All you people that disagree with me talking about you are such a disgrace. How am I a disgrace when this ninja is literally telling you that they're eating popcorn celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk? You must be of your father, the devil. How dare you say I'm a disgrace when I'm on the right side of history? You got this damn savage animal talking about they eating popcorn, celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. Are you wilding? You bugging out?
Speak for every last one of us.
He speaks for every last one of us, he said. He said he speaks for every last one of us. Every last one of us. He don't speak for me.
Yeah, I speak for all Black guys. I do.
So if you're Black and you're in the chat, do that ninja speak for you? Go ahead. I just put up the vote. Vote. Vote and vote and vote. Keep voting. We got 500 537 votes. There's 2,000 people viewing the live, only 537 votes. Where are all the votes? Everybody scared to vote? You got 20% that says, yes, he speak for me. So you 20%. Now look at this, ladies and gentlemen of America. 20% of black folks in the chat are laughing at the death of Charlie Kirk. Do you see it? Do you see the black racists? Wow. 19%. Guys, 650 some odd people, 19% of them are racist. And they love the fact that Charlie Kirk was assassinated. If I'm not showing you guys the state of America live, I'm literally showing you this. This is crazy. This is absolutely sick. And they're saying that that ninja speaks for them. So that means they all got their popcorn watching white people fight white people. That's crazy.
Speak for every last one of us.
Wow.
I believe it was set to expire at the end of this year. So this could be the end of the show forever, right? Maybe the show will not come back, or maybe ABC is going to react to the very loud.
Or maybe they canceled him. Maybe they suspended him so they can bring him back and bring the ratings back up.
That's dumb.
It's white people business. You know, maybe they say, look, Jimmy, hey, we're going to stage this in front of the whole public.
So now he's calling it a stage thing, that they staged canceling Jimmy Kimmel. You got somebody in the chat that says, you love your massa. I love my massa. I don't have no massa. When you go to your job, don't you do what your boss tell you to do? Oh, see, your boss would be your master. When you go to work and your boss say, get up, down, and start dancing, oh, you start dancing, all right. You got to do what your boss say or you're going to get fired. Oh, yeah. So you love your master. That's why you go to work every day and you do as you're told, because you love your master.
Come on, this is what we're going to do. We want you to say some inflammatory comments about Trump, about MAGA on MAGA. You know, look, we're going to suspend you indefinitely because, you know, the ratings are going down. And then when you come back, the ratings are going to skyrocket. We're going to make a whole
Do you even know what misinformation mean? You're talking about, and you spread misinformation. Do you even know what misinformation mean? Because I know you ain't graduate high school. 99.9% of all the people that hate me didn't graduate high school and don't even know what misinformation mean. They don't even know the difference between misinformation and disinformation. They don't even know the meaning. But let's get back to the content.
Cool out of it. We're going to instill fear in people who question what's going on. See, you got to think 10 steps ahead of these people.
Criticism that the company is facing right now.
Now they're saying, do you date black women? This is crazy, guys. So let me get this straight. Are you assuming that I have a white wife now? Is that what you're assuming? Guys, how many times do I got to keep doing this, guys? How many times? How many times do I got to keep doing this, guys? Let me see if I could do this, guys. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see. Let me do this real quick. Get this content. Be sure to hit that like button, guys, by double tapping the screen. Make sure you double tap the screen, guys. Very important that you do that. Right? Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I love having fun with this type of stuff, guys. Love having fun with this, man. This is just so, it's such fun to do because the hate is real, man. The hate in people, man, they just, you can't be a black man and speak truth. You gotta be dating a white woman somewhere. Gotta be. Now, what does not having a black wife have to do with me talking? That don't make no sense. Give me a minute so I can find this. because we got to do this all the time. But I'm enjoying this. It's entertaining. This is entertainment. Because now I'm being accused of having a white woman now, all of a sudden. Now I'm being accused of having a white woman all of a sudden. So let me do this real fast, guys. Give me a minute. Okay. Oh, that was a live. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Okay. Let me look for this. Let me look for this. Okay. All right. Find this video. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's alphabetical order. All right. Did I even download the video? I'm looking for a particular video I want to post. Give me a minute. Give me a minute so I can find this. I know I downloaded it, but for some reason I don't see it. Okay. Okay, here we are. All right. Let's take a look at this. Let me open this up. Okay. Check this out.
Yo.
Right. And now, that would be me, right? That would be me with my white family, right? Let's see what we got. Me with my wonderful white family, right? Because now, anytime you're black and you speak the truth, you got to be with a white woman. So I guess if you're lying, you got to be with a black woman. See, that all of that is racism coming from racists. Let's see. Hold on. Give me a minute. Where we at? Okay, here we go. Check it out. They look like me. They go my daughters. Okay, guys. So we're in the car having a debate. Family debate. Wait for some people to show up. It's like nobody's here. I don't know what the hell's going on with this damn YouTube, bro. Like, it's like, this thing is weird, bro. You got one person here, bro. One person. The whole time. Literally, we've been on 40 seconds. One person.
Chance to get in.
So, guys, I think I pretty much proved my point. So when you see these people coming into my live chat talking a bunch of garbage, it's like, I be just making people look stupid because I bring out the receipts and then they get upset and they run away and they cry like little babies somewhere. So let's get back to the content now. Let's go.
Everyone from, yes, Democratic politicians, free speech groups, but also many ordinary fans of Kimmel who wanted to see him tonight and in the coming days. Because, every reaction causes a counter reaction. And I'm very interested to see what the counter reaction is here among the millions of Kimmel fans.
Somebody said it wasn't a claim, though. He stated the truth. Well, we don't know. We don't know what the truth is. We don't know what happened. We don't know if Donald Trump played the role of Suge Knight.
Now he's accusing Donald Trump of firing Jimmy Kimmel. He didn't do that. Disney did that. ABC. They did that. They have that power, not Donald Trump.
Charlie Kirk being Tupac, Donald Trump being Suge Knight. We don't know if it was the extreme left. We don't know if it was MAGA. We don't know if it was just a orchestrated hit from the inside, a blood sacrifice. We don't know.
What blood sacrifice are you talking about? This guy is crazy, guys. Now remember, he don't like white people. So his agenda and his purpose is to promote hate. That's it. To get black people to get upset with white people.
But what we do know, it was no black people up in Utah. That's what we know.
In other words, what he's trying to say is black people did not kill Charlie Kirk. That's what he's trying to put out there.
It wasn't a single black face in that crowd in Utah. It was none of us in that modern day Klan rally. That's what we know. That's what we know.
Do you see how he's calling it a Klan rally and all this other stuff? It's what he's saying about white people, guys. And it's perfectly normal and okay for him to do that. He feels justified. I don't know what's in his heart, the hate he got, but he hates white people with a passion.
Who are going to want to see him on the air. But right now, Caitlin, the entertainment industry is in absolute shock. This feels like a worst case scenario for many entertainers, comedians, political activists, figures who want to have free speech rights in this country and feel that they are under threat right now.
It's not that they're under threat. You have to be sensitive of what you're saying. You don't use your platform or your workplace to spew hate. You don't do that. And Jimmy Kimmel found out. It's that simple. Shout out to Texas Thunder for the support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Let's go.
Well, Brian, can I ask you on that? Because I know sometimes as a reporter covering a beat, you hear rumors about someone's departure or firing coming. Right. Had there been rumors about this happening? Had you had any indication that Jimmy Kimmel, a very popular host, was about to be pulled off of ABC?
Fears, but not rumors. What we have been hearing in recent weeks were fears, murmurs about what the political environment is like. A sense that, President Trump wanted Kimmel canceled. A sense that Disney does feel the pressure from the Trump administration. Disney's a big...
Shout out to Azandra and Forever Studios in the building. What's going on?
Company. It doesn't just have broadcast stations. It also has theme parks everybody loves. It also has lots of other lines of business.
Man, I think Jimmy Kimmel will be back on TV and ratings are going to skyrocket. And if not, it was just his time. Jimmy Kimmel is still going to ride off into the sunset with millions of dollars.
I mean, you have to make your choice. Which one is it? You say he's going to be back on. Then you say maybe it's not his time. He's going to ride off with his millions. He does that, guys, so that if one or the other happen, he'll always come back on YouTube and say, see, I was right. I told you he was coming back. I told you. But he didn't make a choice. It's either one or the other.
And it is what it is. And see, I'm going to tell y'all, middle America is mad that we don't care, y'all. They mad that we're not highly invested in this situation. They're mad that they're not able to emotionally harvest off of us.
They said that he is suspended indefinitely. Indefinitely. You understand what that means? He's done.
That's why you had people marching, white nationalist groups marching through the streets, trying to go on a witch hunt because they're mad that we're not investing our energy into these people. They're upset about that.
Anytime you hear the term these people, that means white. Translation.
And they got all this misappropriated hate. All this misappropriated hate, and they can't psychologically decipher what to do next.
Rather than that ninja go to the black community and rid the black community of all of its hate, he sits on social media hating white people.
So, you got them forming their lynch mobs and trying to make it a whole thing, right? And we still don't care.
So the company does have to take the government's threats seriously. We are in a whole new world when it comes to this administration.
I mean, is everybody in here, did everybody graduate high school? Because I keep having people coming in here. What in the world are we talking about? What are you talking about? Do you know how to read? Do you use your brain? Did you go to school? You just walk into a classroom and just, hey, what is everybody talking about? That's rude. First thing first is sit your ass down. Look at your notes. Look at the board. Read. Find out what we're talking about that way. But don't disturb the class. It's rude. And that's how I show that prove that you don't have no etiquette, no social media etiquette. You don't know how to communicate. It's rude. Read the title of the video. Do you walk around in your job and be like, where am I? Where the hell am I? What's going on? You should know where you are. You're there. You read.
Being willing and able to exert its pressure against private corporations.
Yeah, they saying that the shooter was a leftist with a tranny boyfriend. We don't know nothing about that. We don't know nothing about that. And guess what? That ain't none of our business either. That happened that happened in Utah.
He said that's none of his business, but just the other day in the Black Hebrew Israelite community, this man was bashing another Hebrew Israelite, alleging that the guy liked to have sex with men. He was having a field day with the video. Like, yeah, man, he like having his butt rubbed and blah, blah, blah. And I'm listening to this mess like, who talks like that? What grown man make a video talking like that all day? Unless that's what he's into too.
That happened in Utah. Y'all know how I feel about MAGA. I made it very clear. If you watch any of my material,
listen.
You know, hey, they got their issues. Let's continue.
A world that these executives, these CEOs, frankly, do not want to live in, right? Disney CEO Bob Iger, he thought about running for president. He would have been running as a Democrat. He is not a MAGA figure, but he is doing what he might believe is best for his business in this moment. And this is going to embolden the Trump allies who are prioritizing not just control of the government, but also control of culture. They're not trying to just add new conservative voices to the air. They're trying to squash the liberal voices they don't like. And at least for tonight, they are succeeding.
Ellie Honig, what's your legal view of this in terms of what we heard from the FCC chair, not only hours before this happened, but he was cheering this in a message to Brian earlier that he was posting. It was a meme from The Office of Michael Scott dancing. What are the legal implications here for people who are asking whether or not this is legal?
So now they're getting into, are there legal implications for us questioning what happened to Charlie Kirk?
Not questioning what happened to Charlie Kirk. Mocking his death and celebrating it. This is not about people getting fired for questioning Charlie Kirk's death. This is about people celebrating his death and spreading disinformation in the workplace. That's what this is about.
So the key decision maker here is ABC itself. Now, given the pressure tactics that have been put out there.
Now, this is being done subliminally because they're really talking about the networks. They're really talking about the networks, but this is designed to make creators afraid. This is designed to, you know, pretty much make us weary about our right of freedom of speech. Listen, we got the freedom to speak our minds to a degree. Freedom of speech always had consequences in America. You got the freedom to say what you want to say, but they also have the freedom to cancel you, and they always will.
By the FCC commissioner, we just saw that clip, by the president at times, ABC really had two options. Option one, which they took, would be to suspend Jimmy Kimmel. They're a private entity, ABC. They cannot be sued under the First Amendment. The First Amendment only applies to governmental entities. Congress shall make no law. So ABC could have chosen option A, suspend Jimmy Kimmel, save yourself the money, the political hassle, whatever it is, good or bad, that's ABC's decision. But option B, which I think is really more important, which ABC...
You said when Charlie did what? When Charlie did what? When Charlie did it, it was freedom of speech. So what's the difference now? Who did Charlie mock that was assassinated? Who did Charlie mock? I'm talking about somebody lost their life one day, and then the next day, Charlie Kirk mocked their death. Who's that? No. Charlie Kirk did not mock Martin Luther King's death because he wasn't alive when he died. So that's a lie. You understand? And this is what's so crazy about this thing, fam. Let me here we go, guys. I'm glad y'all bringing this up. I'm glad they bringing this up, guys. Put a 1 in the chat, y'all, if y'all ready for the truth. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all ready for the truth. Y'all getting mad at And Charlie Kirk, y'all about to be mad at me. Y'all about to get mad at me. You must be out of your mind. My goodness, bro. Oh, boy. Let's see what we got. Let's get some people upset. Get some people mad. George Floyd. George Floyd. What do I think about George Floyd? George Floyd ain't shit. Get upset. Get upset. Get mad. George Floyd ain't shit. Get upset. George Floyd is responsible for all sorts of crimes against women. Do you understand me? Last time I checked, nobody respects a man beating women. But y'all put up George Floyd as some sort of hero. This man was in the corn industry, violating women, abusing women. And because ninjas don't know nothing about history, they just jump on the bandwagon. To hell with him. He ain't do a damn thing for the black community. He was a criminal, a savage. And y'all up here upholding some damn George Floyd like he a damn martyr, like he's some sort of revolutionary. This just proves that black Americans don't know a damn thing. George Floyd was a criminal. A criminal. It's not no good man. What the hell wrong with y'all? Talking all this mess about George Floyd. Let's pull up his rap sheet. Let's pull it up. Let's see what we got. Talking this mess. Hear nothing about this damn animal committing crimes and doing evil all damn day, and y'all upholding him. Check this mess out. George Floyd's rap sheet includes arrests and convictions from 1997 to 2005 for drug possession, theft, and home invasion, leading to several prison stints. After his release, he made efforts to change his life, working as a security guard and truck driver in Minneapolis before his death in 2020. Details of his criminal record, arrests and convictions from 1997 to 2005. Floyd served time in prison 8 times for offenses such as drug possession, theft, and home invasion where he beat a woman. The hell you talking about? To hell with him. Talking all this mess about George Floyd. He ain't no damn hero of the black community. He was a savage. You know what I mean? Doesn't make no sense. This man was literally in the corn industry. Look it up. George Floyd was in the corn industry violating young black girls. Young black girls. Teenage girls. George Floyd was in videos violating sexually teenage girls. Study history before you come talk to me. You want to get mad at Charlie Kirk? Oh, I'm going to say the truth about George Floyd. I don't care about him. He ain't do nothing but harm kids, harm women, steal, and rob from black people that worked. The hell you holding him up as some sort of hero? You bugging, bro. Shout out these super chats real quick. I ain't sugarcoating nothing. You know what I mean? Shout out to Anything's Possible for the $19 support. Says keep bringing the truth, Ringo. They hate it. Shout out again, Anything is Possible, says truth. Shout out to Excedrin for the 10. Says Ringo. He was ish, a piece of ish. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Listen, I don't know why y'all upholding George Floyd. The dude was trash, bro. He was not any good for the black community. Y'all bugging. But y'all uphold criminals. And this is what the black community love to do. They uphold our criminals as if though they're heroes because they're black. You know? Shout out to Jose. Says, oh, you ain't saying anything. My bad. Shout out to you for the $4 support. We have Cam G, a hater. Says, you lame MAGA white man. Appreciate the $2. Let's see what we got with the poll. 1,391 people voted. 20% said that do New Breed speak for you as a black man or black woman? So 20% of you said that New Breed actually speaks for you. Wow. That's amazing. That is amazing, guys. That y'all really believe that a black racist speaks for you when he said that y'all were all eating popcorn celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. That's wild that y'all believe he speaks for you. But anyway, let's get back to the content. Let's get back to this. Let's go.
To take is they could have taken a stand. They could have said, we're not going to give in to the pressure. And then if and when the FCC took action, ABC could have challenged that in court. And I am quite confident that they would have won on First Amendment grounds, because now we're talking about governmental action. Now we're talking about the FCC.
And y'all know that Trump has something to say. I mean, not Trump, but Obama. Obama has something to say about this whole freedom of speech thing, right?
You said, what was my what? What was my thoughts? What was your thoughts on the murder of George Floyd? What was your thoughts of him committing home invasions, beating women? What was your thoughts? Answer that. What were your thoughts of him having sex with underage girls in corn videos? What's your thoughts on that? Oh, you don't got no thoughts on that, right? Because it's perfectly fine him beating women, right? It's perfectly fine him committing crimes, violating young teenage girls in sex videos on corn websites, right? It's okay, right? You don't got nothing to say about it, right? Right. You know why? Because you most likely do the same thing. Let's go.
And we got to go to that. So Jimmy Kimmel is canceled indefinitely. Donald Trump had a lot to say about it.
I don't even know why that dude even make videos. He's anti-Trump. He's anti-Jimmy Kimmel. What is he doing it for? Entertainment. He's entertaining black people with what white people are doing. So for him, it's all entertainment. He ain't bringing you no information, no knowledge, no expertise. He's not solving no problems, not bringing no solutions. It's just pure garbage.
Obama had to speak on Charlie Kirk. We're going to go into
the
that.
Black Lives Matter movement was a whole damn scam. Every bit of it. It was all about making money. I exposed Black Lives Matter as soon as they started. As soon as they started, I said it was a scam. The whole thing. And then it was later found out that they were taking money, going out there buying houses and living up their best life. Taking the money from the people. That's right. I've been exposed Black Lives Matter.
Quick.
Well, speaking of the events of the world, you are in Pennsylvania, as you know, earlier this year. The governor's mansion is subject of an arson attack.
Let me make this very clear. I don't care for Obama.
What?
Personally.
He just said he don't care for Obama. Personally. That guy. Not only is he a racist towards whites, but he don't care about Obama either. He don't care about him either.
You know, some people love the guy. Some people hate him. Me, I just don't care for him.
He don't care for nobody.
When he was in office, he didn't do anything for Black America either.
Do you see how he's selfish? Everything is about Black America. I want you to do something for Black America. Get off your ass and go to work. Do that for Black America. If all black men got off their ASS and went and work and build something You wouldn't have to be begging the white man for anything. That's the problem. And this is why black women don't respect black men. Because we complain all day and we're waiting for the white man to do something for us rather than us doing it for ourselves. Every other group of people know how to build their own. Black people are the only ones that are waiting. Please, massa, please. Could you give me some bread, please? That's us. We waiting around for somebody else to do the work rather than us doing our own work.
All right. You
You said that I'm jealous of New Breed when all he do is spread hate. What are you talking about? I'm doing way better than New Breed. That must be a joke, right? I think you're joking. I think that's a joke. I'm doing way better than New Breed. Way better. I'm more talented than New Breed. He's a racist. I'm not. I actually have a family and a wife. He have baby mamas. New Breed got like 3 to 4 baby mamas in different area codes. That's not a man. That's a whoremonger. What is there to be jealous of? Being on child support? I'm not jealous of that. Let's get back to the content.
Is Medicaid or Obamacare had high premium rates. You know, he did more for the LGBTQ plus than he did for black people.
So now he's mad with gays now. He just said that Obama did more for the LGBTQ community, so he's upset about that. That sounds like jealousy. New Breed is upset that Obama took care of the LGBTQ community. To this person, Arm Hammer, whatever your name is, why are you still watching me? Why? Why are you here? You don't even supposed to be here. Go over there by your God's channel and stay over there. I understand you want to be on the winning team. I get it. You want to be on the winning team. You want to hang around Ringo. You know what I mean? But no, you need to stay over there by that racist guy. Let me do my content. You stay over there and complain all day.
I don't really care for Obama. Obama was the one who got Muammar Gaddafi clapped. I don't care for him, right?
So now he's saying that Obama killed Gaddafi now.
But let's hear what he have to say in regards to this whole freedom of speech, or what he has to say about the assassination of Charlie Kirk. So it's rather interesting what he had to say.
Well, he didn't say anything. That's the point. He didn't say anything. And you guys were busy criticizing him for not going into detail. He didn't have to. He chooses his words wisely. You were there making it seem like the man was dancing around something. He didn't do none of that. Let's go.
Let's go.
The tragedy in
And also, he took that talking point from me. The whole let's go. He took that from me. That's my talking point.
Minnesota back in June, the horrific murder in Utah of a conservative activist. Are we at an inflection point in our country? Where are we today?
Well, we are certainly at an inflection point, not just around political violence, but there are a host of larger trends that we have to be concerned about. I think it is important for us at the outset to acknowledge that.
You said that I consider myself to be what? A Christian? Nope, I'm not a Christian. Sorry. Nice try, though. I'm not a Christian. No. I'm not a Black Hebrew Israelite. I'm not FBA. I'm not a part of none of those clubs. Right? So I hope that answers your question.
Violence is not new. It has happened.
Political violence is not new on the right or left hand side.
You said, what are you? I'm smarter than you. That's what I am. Let's get back to the content.
Let's make that very clear.
And at certain periods in our history. But it is something that it is anathema to what it means to be a democratic country. And regardless of where you are on the political spectrum, what happened.
Why is it that every time people see my locks, they say I have fake dreads? Why do y'all always do that? Y'all jealous, right? What's the matter with people? What is the matter with everything that a black man got to be fake? Why do y'all do that? I'm telling you, bro, being a man and black, it's like they just said that I didn't have a black wife, that I have a white woman. I proved that I have a black wife. They disappear, they run and hide. Now they talking about my locks now. Can't have nothing and be black. You can't even be smart and be black. Right? Can't have nothing.
Kirk was horrific and a tragedy.
And it's always a so-called jealous ninja who live in the slums, living in his mama's basement, mad because he don't got a job, broke, got to ask his mama for $5 in order for him to get some Chinese food.
Happened, as you mentioned, to the state legislators.
I just got to ask y'all, why is this man sitting like this, bro?
Why are you worried how the man is sitting? Why are you watching how the man is? Why does that matter? Why? It's stupid.
Anyway, let's go.
In Minnesota, that is horrific. It is a tragedy. And there are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The central premise of our democratic system is that we have to be able to disagree and have sometimes really contentious debates without resort to violence.
You know, I don't like the way Barack Obama is walking on eggshells after Charlie Kirk himself said that your wife, along with a host of other black women, didn't have brain power or brain processing power.
Charlie Kirk never said that. Did y'all hear what he just said, guys? Do you see how he just lied? Do you see how he twisted the information? Do you see what he just did? And people will listen to him and think that what he's saying is facts. You see how that goes? It's crazy, man. You said you should review yesterday's Piers Morgan show. I got to check it out. Let me take a screenshot. If anybody have the link to the Piers Morgan show, just send it to my DMs on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw. And just send me the actual video because, you know, a lot of times you guys tell me, hey, check this video out. And when I go, he have a bunch of videos. So y'all got to be a little more specific on what the video is, what the title of the video is, what it's about, and, you know, what's the purpose of checking it out? Like, you know, what kind of information are we getting into? Because I'm not going to review something that don't focus on topics that are trending, topics that the people are interested in, stuff like that. Right? So I'm gonna look at it later on and see what's going on. But let's get back to this.
You know, you seem to be like, you know, kind of timid when addressing the situation.
Actually, that is how Obama always addressed situations. He chooses his words wisely. He's an intelligent guy, educated. He's not dumb. He's not walking on eggshells. He's just using the right kind of words. You know, something that you should do, but you didn't graduate high school, so you wouldn't even know how to do that. So You got to think before you speak, and he think before he speak. It's just that simple.
When you're a former president, this is what makes me believe that these people are in fear, that there's some type of cabal, some type of shadow government that got these people petrified. Whoever took these damn oaths.
What oaths? You took the oath. Remember? You made a video saying that you took the oath to the devil. You try to make it seem like you took the oath to God, but according to Jesus, he said never take no oaths. So whatever oath you took it to the devil.
They seem to be in terror right now. And they just can't speak their mind. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Our people, they're not even worried about us. We're not even on their radar. But it's the people who are in government, the people who have influence on nationally syndicated networks, the people who have a voice, and the people who have been in the midst of these individuals. Those are people who really should be afraid. Everybody who has profited off of.
So you're saying it has to do with Charlie? It has to do with Charlie Kirk and the way both sides are reacting to it. I'll look for it. It should be easy to find. I'll check it out. You said it happened yesterday? I'll check it out. There's a lot of videos I got to cover. It's like it's like there's a bunch of topics right now. There's a lot of videos that have been released. I got to look at, I got to talk about, and it's just not enough time in one day. I got other responsibilities besides doing what I'm doing as a content creator. So I try to make time to do these videos, but there's a lot of things that's going on right now that I got to cover. I'm going to probably have to stay up all night to catch up on my content because it's just a lot of stuff that I got to cover right now.
Our labor, everybody who has profited off the work of.
You said, do I get off on this? No, you get off on watching me. You have a fetish for me. You like watching me. So I think that's what it is. I think that you get off, like you get aroused watching me. Something wrong with you. You know what I mean? Like you watching me all day. Always remember that. So when you talk about why you a self-hating black man in what way? Do you see how black people, guys, respond? Do you see how when black people speak, they always saying you're self-hating? This is exactly the kind of stuff that Charlie had to deal with every day. He would speak and they would hear something else. It's crazy.
Foundational black Americans, those are the people who should be worried right now in the country because they're turning in on each other. And that's why they all walking on eggshells. But let's go.
Eggshells? You're the one that took down your video when you were reviewing Candace Owens when she was speaking against a Jewish rabbi. You took your video off YouTube. You know why? Because you were walking on eggshells. You didn't want to keep it up because you knew you were going to get demonetized.
And when it happens to some, but even if you think they're quote unquote on the other side of the argument, that's a threat to all of us. And we have to be clear and forthright in condemning. Now,
if Obama was walking on eggshells, he wouldn't be getting no applauses. He's choosing his words wisely and he's making sense.
that doesn't mean that we can't have a debate about the ideas that people who were victims of political violence were promoting.
Why do so many people say that Barack Obama is so well-spoken and articulate? And I never got that.
Because he is articulate and well-spoken. Anybody that say that Barack is not, then you must be dumb. Like, he is well-spoken. Like, that's very rude and disrespectful. The man is an educated man. He is well-spoken, right? And for you to just say that when you didn't even graduate high school, no formal education, you know, you live off women, don't got good credit, you know, can't get no support from your own viewers. That don't even make no sense.
I never got that from Obama.
And so I've noticed that there's been some confusion, I think, around this lately. And frankly, coming from the
Let me
White
see what this
House
lady
and
says.
some of the
There's always a hater in the building. Exandra got you, bruh. I'll read her comment anyway. Somebody came in, got blocked, says Ringo is a hater. I feel sorry for his wife. You feel sorry for my wife? She don't feel sorry for you? I mean, I would feel sorry for you because you don't got a husband. You don't have no husband. You know why? You have a bad attitude and you're a hater. You're jealous. You're jealous. Let me show you why you're jealous. Let me see if I can put this on the screen. Watch this, guys. You're jealous. You're jealous because of this. This is what you're jealous of. You don't have this. This is what you don't have. You don't have a family. And it burns you up to see me with mine. And that's what's bothering you. You see that? Look, check it out. This is what's bothering you. Family. Yo, your boy Ringo back again. Family. That's what you're jealous of. Okay, guys. So we're in the car having a debate. Hold on. Family debate. I don't know why it's doing this. Wait for some people to show up. It's like nobody's here. I don't know what the hell's going on with this damn YouTube, bro. Hold on. Let me see something. Like, it's like this thing is weird, bro. You got one person here, bro. The whole time. Literally, we've been on. I just literally turned this thing off and it's still on. One person.
Chance to get in.
That's crazy.
This is crazy, bro.
I just turned the video off and it's still on.
Wait for more people to pull up, man.
They is.
Huh?
They is. They are.
This is wild.
Yo.
Okay, now it's off. Let me put it back.
Yo.
Yeah.
17, and I'm trying to get her to be. Man is working.
Okay, where's the hater lady again? Where's she at? Nicola, you're jealous. You're jealous because I got a wife, I got a family, and you don't got no man. You're jealous. You're jealous. You're jealous. Jealous. Mad. She mad because I'm out with the fam having fun. We ain't got some burgers. She mad because she can't do that. She got to drive around alone. Womp, 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 womp.
What you talking about, Willis?
Let's get back to the content, y'all. Let's get back to the content because you know she mad, bruh. Let's get back to this content. Hold on, guys. Let me get the tapes. Let's go.
Positions of authority that suggest.
You said you don't know who New Breed is? He's a racist on YouTube.
Even before we had determined.
Guys, you could call me all of the name calling you want. You are broke. Broke, mad, and savage. And you hate the truth. And you're miserable. And you will never amount to nothing. Because all you do is hate all day. So cry me a river. Let's go.
Who the perpetrator of this evil act was, that somehow we're going to identify an enemy. We're going to suggest that somehow that enemy was.
Oh my goodness. This person is literally still asking, is that your real hair? People, what is the matter with black people? Let me go find, let me go to your channel and see who the hell you are. See what the hell is going on here. What is this? What is this? Who the hell is this kid? It's this dude. You gotta be kidding me, fam. You gotta be out of your mind. Why is this dude, are you in a prison cell in this particular clip? It's like this dude literally look like he in a prison cell, guys. No cap. This particular individual on his YouTube literally looked like he in a damn prison cell, y'all. Like, no cap. And wanting to know what a man's hair is. And you're a man. Why would a man be interested in another man's hair? That don't make sense. Absolutely sick. Well, let's get back to the content. These people crazy.
Going to use that.
Oh, this tether is not talking nothing, man.
Notice what he just did, guys. He called Barack Obama a tether. Remember I told you guys in older live streams, a tether is a racial slur that is used on blacks that they don't like, that they don't feel represents their people. He called Barack Obama a tether. What does that say about him, guys?
Well, we tried to see what Obama's talking about, but don't worry about it. We're going to go back to Kimmel. He's just babbling. Slow babble. Slow babble. But let's see what Fox News. Let's see.
The term tether comes from a racial hate group called FBA. FBA is a hate group, a black hate group, which stands for Foundational Black Americans. This group believe that if you are Jamaican, Trinidadian, Haitian, anywhere from the Caribbean, your family are immigrants, they consider you tethers. They consider you people who are not really black. That's what New Breed feels about you. You have to be born in America, black American, in order for him to consider you as a black man or black woman. You know? That's exactly what it is. Check out this other clown. Says, you just wearing the red hat to make people mad, or you actually into that? You sound confused. Maybe you're uneducated. So let me get this straight. Me wearing this hat makes you mad. I didn't know a hat can make somebody angry. You're mad? Are you black? Are you black at Matt? Are you black? Doesn't make no sense. Like, just want to know. You're slow. You just accused me. You just said that I'm wearing a hat to make people mad. That's generalizing. You're generalizing me. Why would you assume that? So you don't want America to be great again. You want America to be worse again. Oh, I get it. That's what you want. You want America to be worse. I get it. I get it. Let's go.
Fox News had to say about Jimmy Kimmel. Because, you know, Fox News don't give a ish, right?
So he's anti-Fox News.
They like sign us up for dictatorship.
And think about this, guys. With all this hate in the live chat that's coming against me, right? Who do these people agree with? With all the hate, they hate Charlie Kirk, they hate me, they hate that guy, they hate Trump, they hate Kimmel. Who do you agree with? All this hate. Everybody hate everybody. This is crazy.
You never seen nobody do slow babble before, right? Like Fox News, they probably gonna go in, right, on Jimmy Kimmel. Let's see what they talking about.
Pulling Jimmy Kimmel off the air indefinitely over his controversial comments about Charlie Kirk's assassination. ABC's decision came after Nexstar and soon to be announced.
FBA is a hate group, respectfully. FBA hate me. I've been attacked by FBA. I've been attacked by all the social media FBA groups. They're racist, they're hateful, and they're all black, and they hate me. They've made videos about me, bashing me, lying, slandering my name. You call that love? Oh, no. And I'm a black man, and they did that to me. So I know they hate white people. Let's go.
Sinclair would be announcing that they would stop airing Kimmel's program. That's a big chunk of Kimmel stations around the country. Earlier today, the FCC chairman, Brendan Carr, who will join us in a moment, threatened action.
Notice we have another demon in the live chat says, this dude absolutely sucks, wants no true peace. You sound hateful, sir. Really? I'm over here defending Charlie Kirk. I'm speaking up against those that are mocking his wife, who is a widow. I'm literally speaking against pastors that have been celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. You saying I don't want peace? I'm the one who is always telling whites and blacks to respect one another. You're telling me I don't want peace? See, you're a devil. And you're the kind of person who come into a live chat at the hour of 1 hour and 35 minutes. You ain't watched the video. You ain't watched the stream. You got no context, but you talking crap about me. Don't even know me, but you assume you do. You're the very kind of people who hated Charlie Kirk and is the reason why he's dead. You know why? Because anytime Charlie speak, you don't listen. You just quick to get upset and take anything he say out of context. That's you.
Disney and ABC over this comment that Kimmel made on Monday, labeling the alleged Charlie Kirk assassin as a MAGA. Take a look.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
That's what got him fired. Shout out to HG for the $5 support. He says, why is New Breed doing? Why is this New Breed dude making political commentary when he admits he don't give a F about politics? Oh, for views, lame. Stay strong, my man. Well, that's exactly why he's doing it for, to get a YouTube check. You have to understand, New Breed mocked the death of Charlie Kirk, disrespected his wife. He's not pro-Trump. He hates America. He can't vote, right? When you put all of that together and you think about it, why is he even doing videos about Trump, Charlie? It's for money. Let's just call it what it is. It's not about content. It is not about speaking on an issue to bring awareness to a problem, bringing forth solutions like content creators like myself, right? He's not doing that. He's bashing white people, hating white people, and condemning Charlie for his talking points. And keep in mind, before Charlie's death, that YouTuber never made videos about Charlie Kirk. He never did. Never made videos about him, guys. Only after he died is when he started to condemn the man.
Man, and listen, MAGA. Did that really offend y'all? I know MAGA's in the building, but what Jimmy Kimmel just said, do y'all believe there may be some truth to it? Now, look. I'm going to say this. We don't know. For the record, I don't know. But all I do know is what has been proven is that Tyler.
What about what lynching? What are you talking about? At Dante, step into the front of the classroom. What lynching you talking about? Are you talking about Trey Reed? Because we talked about that already 1,000 times. Trey Reed unalived himself. Trey Reed unalived himself. That's right. Trey Reed unalived himself. And also, during the time of Trey Reed's death, there was also a white man that was also hanging on a tree. Are you going to talk about him? Come on now. There was also a white man that was hanging on a tree. Is anybody going to talk about that? Everybody's trying to put the focus on the black kid that was hanging on the tree. But what about the white man? Doesn't his life count? Oh, I forgot. White lives don't matter. Only blacks. I forgot. Only black lives matter. See, once the movement Black Lives Matter came out, that was already racist as soon as it came out. Once it came out, as soon as it started, I was like, I knew it was a scam from the beginning. And then it came out that they were hustling the people. You said you so dumb. Thanks for the compliment. Appreciate you viewing the show. Thanks a lot. Let me see. Doesn't the black man's, what are you talking about? Doesn't the black man's, that you got to check your grammar. What? Doesn't the black man's question. That is horrible grammar. You got to do something about that, buddy. I don't understand what you're doing. Could anybody read what he's saying, guys? Doesn't the black man, question mark. I'm having a difficult, you know what? Let me see if I can order something quick from Amazon Prime. Order me Hooked on Phonics. Maybe I need that. You know what? Let me just call up the people at Hooked on Phonics and find out if I can call them up. Let me see. Yeah, hello. Yeah, I'm doing a live right now. I'm on YouTube, Ringo TV Reactions. Maybe you want to subscribe to the channel. Yeah. I want to make an order for Hooked on Phonics.
Hooked on Phonics? That's what you want to order?
Yeah. I'm doing a show right now. A guy just came into the live chat and he pretty much posted a comment and I'm having a very difficult time reading it.
Well, what exactly did he say?
Let me see. It says, doesn't the black man's with a question mark.
With a question mark? His grammar is pretty poor. I think he need to go back to school.
I was just saying the same thing, ma'am. I just don't get it. So you're telling me I don't need to order this particular package? I don't need to order Hooked on Phonics?
Oh, no, not at all. You're perfectly normal. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Oh, that's you? I see you now on YouTube. I'm actually on the job. Okay, all right. So I'm going to subscribe to your channel. I'm going to actually continue looking at the show. I'm definitely going to do that.
I really appreciate you. Thanks a lot, ma'am. I'm just so appreciative. You have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Yeah. I guess, guys, I don't need Hooked on Phonics after all. Let's get back to the content. Let's go.
Robinson was raised by a Republican family, and he also voted nonpartisan. I personally haven't seen any proof. I haven't seen any proof to show that he was a leftist. That's just from my personal, research.
Did this guy just say research? Nah, that's the wrong choice of words. You ain't researched nothing.
I mean, because it's starting to feel like y'all can't say it was a black guy because you know it wasn't a black guy, but y'all got to find someone to blame is what it seems like. Like y'all having a hard time processing the possibility of it being one of
He hates
your own.
white people.
Now, I don't know. Somebody said you didn't do very good research. No, I actually pulled up his voting records.
Somebody came into his live chat and said he didn't do good research. They called him out because he ain't do no good research.
The father's voting records.
How could you take up the father's voting records? What are you talking about? He took up the father's voting records, guys. Are y'all really listening to this garbage? That don't make no sense.
That's the best research you can do is actually pull up their voting records. If you go to some of my video content, you see me pull the voting records up. So I'm just saying. I don't know if details matter to y'all, but anyway.
A gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and what MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize.
He called y'all the MAGA gang.
Do you see what he's doing? He said he called y'all the MAGA gang. That's why Jimmy Kimmel got fired and canceled, because he used his platform, which is his job, to spew this type of hate and propaganda by blaming and calling MAGA gang and said, oh, that killer, oh yeah, he was one of you guys.
over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
Not funny and fake news. Sadly, this was not the only
And that wasn't even a joke. You have to understand, Jimmy Kimmel is not doing what he's doing as comedy. He's addressing various different issues under the guise of comedy. Whereas if he wasn't spinning it as comedy, folks would be highly offended, even though they are offended either way. And that's why he got canned.
Comment about the Charlie Kirk assassination on Monday night. Kimmel made.
I mean, was that comment vile? That's an interesting way of describing the comment. Vile. Let's say it was misinformation because we don't know. Let's just say it was a speculatory joke.
Let me see this comment here, guys. Now watch this. Let's talk about this because I'm telling you guys, people be coming over here and it's amazing. We got to talk about these comments, guys. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's get this. Alrighty. Be sure to double tap the screen, guys, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. If you enjoy the content, if you like my commentary, even some of my jokes, consider subscribing to the channel. Well, I mean, why not? Let's get this on the screen. Let's see what this wonderful viewer has to say. Let's look at this, guys. Let's check out this hateful comment. Let's address it. This particular person name is Butts Chavez. But
I can't believe his name is Butts. Yeah, I can't believe that either. You know, it's just amazing that this guy's name is Butts Chavez. And he's over here on Ringo's platform, spewing hate. Yeah, I just don't understand that. I'm just watching the show.
let's read the comment. Let's read the comment, guys. Find out what's going on. So it says, you got the cap on Make America Great. When the F was America great in the first place? When the crack was there? Stop confusing yourself. The fake dream that you guys have been given. You know, it's just sad. Okay, let's deal with this. So your problem is me wearing a hat that says America, Make America Great Again. You said when the F was America great. Before you were born. That is when it was great. Before you were born. Before you were born, America was great. Now that you're here, we got all these problems. You said first place when the crack was there. Well, the black community was selling all of the crack to themselves. The black community. They were selling drugs to themselves, selling drugs to their own people. But you mad at me? Why were black people selling crack to one another? Selling to their mothers, their grandfathers, their aunties. You don't want to talk about that. See? I understand you pissed off, but see, you're the problem. The day you were born, that's when America had a problem. Because when you came into this world, you brought your hate. And you brought the morale of the country down. Because all you want is violence and you commit crimes. Do you have a clean record? Are you a felon? How many times have you been in and out of prison? Let's talk about you. I never been arrested a day in my life. Never been to prison. Never had no handcuffs on me. You know why? Because I don't commit crimes. I'm a law-abiding citizen a family man, a husband, a father, a provider. I mean, after the live stream, I got to go provide for my family. You understand? I got to go get my daughter some clothes for picture day. And for whatever reason, I'm hated by the black community because I'm a father. And you're mad. So you don't want America to be great. You want America to be violent. Why are you in America? Why don't you leave? See, you like America. You like being here. You like the benefits. You're able to work. You're able to drive, get a license, have a nice place to live. You're cool with that. But you hate America. And you hate Americans that have voices, that speak. You see? Man, that combat that I had for you, that was epic. I gotta turn that into a damn YouTube short. That was an awesome comeback, bro. But anyway, let's get back to the content.
This disgusting remark about President Trump's grief over the assassination. Take a look.
This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish, okay?
See what he just did?
Now,
mourns a
remember, I've been
goldfish.
calling out Jimmy Kimmel's
That's crazy.
reprehensible comments and dialogue for years now. You know, like this one that he made mocking the First Lady.
You're putting don't recommend channel. Why are you here watching me and you saying don't recommend channel? Let me put you on the block list. You're just a damn devil. Like you're over here, don't recommend channel, but you in my live chat watching me. How crazy could you be? You're watching me, but you saying don't recommend channel. Get out of here. You're a damn devil.
6 languages.
People crazy.
Melania Trump in 2018.
It's just like all the people that hated Charlie Kirk. Y'all would go to the debates, willfully consent to be there, and get mad at him. Y'all crazy.
You might recall. Take a look.
I want to really thank the First Lady, Melania, who has done an incredible job. She worked so hard on this event, and so I want to thank you.
Yeah, that's true. Not a chance she did one thing to help set that up. There's no, she didn't die egg, she didn't feel bad. The only thing she's been working on is an escape tunnel. No White House Easter celebration would be complete without story time from our First Lady.
Never stop exploring, because life would be boring.
He's making fun.
Be clever.
He's making fun of her.
And curious, just like a cat. Ask lots of questions about this and that.
About this and that.
I mean, it's just jokes, people. Isn't this America? I mean, you know, our current president is a former TV star. Our president was on Home Alone, y'all. Where's his sense of humor? Our current president was slamming Vince McMahon in WWE.
This man mocked the death, guys, of Hulk Hogan. That very same YouTuber. He mocked the death of Hulk Hogan. As soon as Hulk Hogan passed, he started laughing and celebrated. That's what he did. Celebrated the death. And you know what's so interesting is we all gotta die. That's what's so crazy about this. We all gotta die. And people laugh when people die. Like they're never gonna die. Like, well, ha ha ha, he's dead. Ha ha ha. Like you're gonna live forever. All the material things you bought, somebody else gonna use. Your car, somebody else gonna use. Your woman, somebody else gonna use. That's right. Hurts, right? That's right. So while you laughing, somebody else is gonna use what you leave behind.
Where's the sense of humor?
He said, where's the sense of humor? So mocking Charlie Kirk's death is a funny thing.
Somebody said, yes, murder is hilarious, right? I mean, I guess years of people making fun of George Floyd.
He worships George Floyd, guys. He worships George Floyd.
I guess that never happened. With middle America taking pictures with their knee in each other's neck to mock George Floyd. I guess that never happened.
George Floyd was a criminal. George Floyd beat women, had sex with underage girls in corn videos, was a thief, committing crimes. And you look at him as a hero of the black community. They made statues with this guy, a criminal. No, I don't support no George Floyd. And you could get mad and you could cry a river. See, if a white man say that, you'll be like, he's a racist. He's a racist. Go call me a racist, because I don't care for that dude. He was a criminal. He beat women. Beat women. And the black community uphold George Floyd? A man that abused women? You bugging. That's crazy. But I got more, guys. I got more. Check out this guy's stance, because this is what's interesting. I want you to hear this from the top, right? Let's examine this hate video on how this man feel about white people. Check this out.
And I didn't want to do it. Didn't feel right. I wasn't pledging allegiance. That don't even sound right. I'm pledging allegiance to a flag? No.
You see that? Who did he pledge allegiance to? Which means he hate America, guys. He hate America. Let's go.
I pledge my allegiance to my nation, our people. To my nation, I pledge. I mean, look, y'all got to stop with this Democrat-Republican thing. Everybody is not on that.
And remember, he can't vote, guys. He cannot vote. That man never voted a day in his life.
I went to Fox News. I went to CNN. I went to MSNBC. I went to 3 news stations. My reaction is the same off of all stations. You allow Trump to program you.
He hates Trump. He's anti-Trump.
He says fake news on one station. Anybody who criticizes him, it's fake. And y'all worship this man to the point where you believe it's fake news because Trump don't like criticism.
He's anti-Trump. I think you know why he can't vote. Come on now. Let's not ask that kind of question. Why can't he vote? You know the answer to that.
Yeah, I pledge my alliance and my allegiance to the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I pledge my allegiance to my people.
You pledge your allegiance to God and your people. That's 2 different people. That doesn't make sense. It could only be one. If you pledge your allegiance to your people, that means you worship your people. You worship them. That means you're in idolatry.
And to my God, and to our nation. And all the information I put out is to free us. And
free us from what? We're not in slavery. Free us from what?
And to be clear, I'm against all racism.
That's a lie, because you're a racist. How could you say you're against all racism when you're a racist too?
But I focus on anti-black racism.
You see that?
Because I have a horse in that race.
You see that? He have a horse in that race, which means his primary content is to hate white people. That's his content.
Yo, we got to wake up. That somebody said it. Wake up, America. Wake up, America, because this ain't just about our people, even though I'm speaking directly to those of the diaspora and the Gentiles who choose to sojourn with us. The Gentiles who choose to take heed to sound advice and knowledge.
He's talking to white people. He's calling you the Gentiles and claiming that if you're sojourning with him, I don't think any white person is sojourning with him, but that's what he could consider you as.
But America got to wake up. You think they just going to target blacks?
This is what he does, guys. He make black people believe that they're being targeted by whites so that we can have some sort of hostility towards one another. And he laughed and mocked Charlie Kirk's death, disrespected his wife, which also mean he disrespected Charlie's kids. Because if you're going to disrespect Charlie's wife, you disrespected his kids too.
Oh, this whole country is falling. Babylon is falling.
How much times are you grown men going to continue to call me names? Your names, it's like you guys are in junior high. None of that stuff pay bills. Calling me lame, saying this, saying that does not pay your bills. You're viewing me. So your hate does nothing for me. I don't care. You understand? You're watching me. I'm speaking the truth. Always remember that. You insulting me insults yourself because you can't even solve your own problems in your black communities. The ghettos where you live at, the slums where you live at, the crime-infested environments you live in, you can't even solve those problems. But you busy online arguing and fighting with people you don't even know. But when you look out your window, you see gang members, drugs, criminals, and you do nothing about those problems. But when you're on social media, you talk the most ish about everybody that's doing the work while you sit in your damn house not doing no work. That's the black community for you. A bunch of spineless black men. Spineless, weak black men who don't want to work, who want to live off of a woman. How many black men in the black community has a job? And I'm not talking about you men, you black men that work and provide. I'm talking about these damn savages, these ninjas who sit at home all day while their woman is doing all the work. I am tired of you ninjas, bro. Living off the black woman while she's working every day, tired, stressed out. She got to come home, take care of kids, clean a house, while your ass is sitting on the damn couch playing PlayStation, talking about you the man of the house. No, you not. You're the woman of the house. You understand? Have the audacity to be screaming at this woman, stressing this woman out, eating up all the damn food, knowing good and well y'all living on a budget. And you still don't want to get no damn job. This don't make no sense that black men in 2025 ain't cleaning up the black community. Every black community should be on point. It should be safe because we got black strong men that are leaders in their communities. But no, we got a bunch of damn cowards living off of women. And you wondering why these women are stressed out. You wonder why these women are online talking about these problems. You wondering why our black women don't respect us black men. It's because we ain't shit. All we do is talk shit on social media, and in the real world, we ain't about nothing. We busy waiting for the white man to come by and give us a handout, rather than going out there getting a job and build something. Your woman want to be proud of you, but you don't want to work. She got to get dressed up every day, putting on her makeup, getting her hair done, doing what she got to do to go to work. And here you are closing the door. Hey, baby, I'll see you later. How come your neighbors don't see you getting up in the morning to go to work? They only see your woman. You should be ashamed of yourself as a black man. Ashamed. Having all these damn babies and you ain't even providing for them. And you mad at Charlie Kirk because he challenged you? You got all this time to be up in these women DMs trying to slide up in them, trying to lay up with them. And then when you impregnate them, you don't want to take care of the baby. Why? Because that Mandingo spirit came from slavery, where you ninjas want to lay up with the sisters, impregnate them, but you don't want to provide. And you wondering why our women are stressed out. It's because black men are not leading. When you start leading, your women will fall in line, humble themselves, and follow your leadership. But if you ain't leading nothing, they're going to be independent. They're going to go out there, they're going to grind, they're going to get their education and do what they got to do to survive. You know why? Because you ain't doing a damn thing. So how the hell you going to get mad with her? That don't make no sense. Let's get to the content. Let's go.
It has become the inhabitant of all foul spirit, all unclean birds. Judgment is at this place. It is knocking at the door. And these devils.
He's talking about white people when he say devils.
And these devils who have made all these unrighteous decrees, they're going to be destroyed by the Most High.
So in his mind, he's saying that white people will be destroyed by the Most High. His Most High, he's wanting to destroy white people.
They can't hide in no underground bunkers. They can't hide in no caves. They can't, look, it's nothing they can do.
Rather than him solve the problems in the black community, he's wanting white people to be harmed.
They can go to Mars. They can go to the mountains. The Most High is going to find these people. And their whole world is going to come crashing down because of...
That's true. He did speak more about Jesus. He spoke a lot about his faith. We talked about that in various videos about Charlie Kirk's work and whatnot. And the sad thing is people focus on what they believe is negative. And it's not negative. They just have a disagreement. In America right now, you can't even have civil discourse. They'll call you a racist just for that. If you have an opinion, everybody will hate you. I could speak on one thing and everybody will love me. Everybody will be supporting me. But if I say something that the most of you don't agree with, you'll turn from showing love to showing hate. That's how the world is right now. You got to literally stay programmed one way in order for people to like you, because people are sensitive. So once you say something they don't like, they come against you. This is what happened to Charlie Kirk. I can guarantee you, Charlie Kirk said something, did something that somebody didn't like. They decided to turn his TV off.
And evil they're doing to God's people. That's the truth. That's what's going to happen at the end of this. But right now, we're going through Jacob's trouble. Right now, we looking at what's transpiring.
Jacob's trouble? No, the only trouble is black people are committing crimes in their communities and they're not solving it. Nobody's doing anything in the white man. Look, the white man is not in the black community lynching black people or putting black people in slavery. All the crime that are going on in the black community is the black community committing crimes against themselves, not the white man. Matter of fact, black men know not to F around with anybody that's white because they know they're going to go to jail. They're going to go to prison. This is why blacks find it easy to commit crimes against themselves. They do this all the time. They hate themselves, commit crimes against themselves. A white man could walk around the projects in the hood, in the slums, in the ghetto, where there's drugs and violence. Nobody would bother the white man. How many times have you guys that live in the hood see a white man? See, I know, because I came from the projects of New York. I lived in the hood, in the projects, in the slums. So I know what I'm talking about. And I moved my family into a better situation. You know, the way they say a black man should. But they got mad at me when I did that. The black community turned against me when I decided to move my family into a better situation, better community, better lifestyle. They got mad with me. But I know because I came from that community. And I saw white men jog through the black community in the projects. Nobody said a word to him. Nobody made jokes to him. Nobody. They let the white man through. White man jog right through. I saw this black dude walk through. He had some nice drip on, fly. I'm over there kind of just staying in the cut, just chilling. He walked by, a bunch of ninjas in front of the buildings. Hey, yo, who that? Yo, who dude think he is? Yo, why he walking like that, though, man? Yo, y'all know him? And I'm like, yo, the white man walked by, y'all ain't say nothing to him. Black dude walked by fresh, y'all jealous. That's hate. Anybody that live in the black community know I'm telling you the truth. It's the truth. You understand? That's the truth. We see the hatred all the time in the black community. You buy a new car, everybody jealous. Family jealous. Your family, your friends, your co-workers, all of them are jealous of you because you're doing better. Don't excel in any way in the black community and let anybody find out. They will hate you. They will hate you. Your family will turn against you if they hear you bought a new house. How many of you that are black bought a house, moved out the black community, and everybody hated you, turned against you, lied on you? Your family did this to you. Your friends turned against you because you got promoted at work. Why? Hate. They want to see you at the bottom. They don't believe you deserve it. They don't.
And on this platform, we choose not to ignore what's happening in the world. This is called New Breed Global Truth for a reason. Like you got SD Energy says, you sound crazy. There are more black people.
When I say black, y'all know what I'm talking about. Melanated people, colored people, the people of God. You understand? Let's stop being slow. We know black is not a race. We know black is a crayon color. Let's just understand that. That's how everybody talk. Black, white, it is what it is.
And black people than there was in the KKK. What do that? What the hell do that got to do with the price of tea in China? Even if that were true, what does that have to do with anything I'm talking about right now? You see, it's a strong delusion. What do that have to do with anything?
Shout out to Jonah TV for Life for the membership. Appreciate you.
What does it have to do with anything? Nothing I'm talking about has anything to do with what you just said. I'm literally warning the nation based on you seeing military. See, military need to break their foot off in some people's asses, bro.
Yeah, and black people's ASS for committing crimes and violence. This is why they need to head on down to Chicago and everywhere, every state that have a bunch of crime in the black community and rid those communities of crime. Because it seems like the black man ain't trying to do it. And y'all looking at Trump like he's the bad guy when black people are committing these crimes to the point where people don't even want to go outside no more because they're afraid for their lives.
They need to just look, the people who just come in the comment section saying things like that, deflecting and saying the military, it's going to come a time they're going to be at your doorstep breaking their foot off in your ass. And you deserve it. You deserve it because you're not listening. They're breaking constitutional laws doing what they're doing.
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're doing what needs to be done because there's a lot of demons out in the street committing crimes.
You're living in a dystopian future right now where military believe that they could just be marching the streets, targeting people. And you want to talk and you want to just keep going through these caveats. I'm telling you, bro. I mean, they be on some people, man, it's like lights on, nobody home.
And in case you're joining the show, we are reviewing this guy's video. You're not watching him. It ain't like you just stumble on a live stream and he's doing the talking. We're reviewing his video. Read the title of the video and understand we've been on for 2 hours and 13 minutes.
Okay, 70 Energy says, Breed, I'm having a disagreement with someone in your chat. Not what you're saying. Okay. Because, I mean, I'm telling you.
You know what's so interesting, guys? I have a lot of black haters, right? That talk so much ish about me. These people never support me. They never support me. Never. But they talk the most ish. See, in the white community, they support one another. Black community, they don't. They just talk crap about you. Anybody from the black community know this to be true. Black community never supports black people. Never. They don't support black businesses. They don't support black influencers. They don't support nothing. But they'll talk the most ish about you. when they think you're not doing what they want you to do. And they act as though they've been paying you. Like a lot of these people that's talking ish about me, they act like they paying me. They act like I work, like I'm on payroll and they paid me and I didn't give them what they wanted. Literally, this is how they treat you. It's crazy. You ain't supporting me in no way. But you spreading all sorts of lies and hate. And won't even solve the problems in your own community. And when I bring that up, you get mad. A lot of y'all got to come home from work, walk through a community that you know is not safe, got problems, and you don't do a damn thing about it. But run into your house, run into your apartment and hide, hoping a bullet don't come through the window.
U7D. People come in and they have they make comments like this. I'll just randomly.
Look at these crazy comments. You sound hurt. You sound this. Who are you? I mean, my goodness, bro. You can't listen. This is why I said that Charlie Kirk was on a whole nother level because he was in front of people debating him. Imagine me being in front of people like this. I would have to have a gun, literally. While I'm having debates, I have to have my gun on me. Just in case one of you get out of pocket, I have to literally carry my gun with me. Because when you got people that express so much hate like that, you never know what somebody will do while you're having a public debate. They're liable to throw a bottle at you, throw a chair, shoot you, stab you. You never know what people will do because they have so much hate in them, bro. It's sick.
And let me make this clear. The fact that you brung that up, though, I'm going to give you pushback on your argument with that person in the chat.
Listen to what he said.
Because black on black crime is a myth.
Wow. That's funny.
That's crime.
Funny. He said black on black crime is a myth, meaning black on black crime don't exist. It's a myth. It never existed. He said black on black crime is a myth. And that's the guy you follow? Wow.
What if I told you there's more Asians who kill other Asians than anybody else? Marinate on that. There's more Asians that commit violent crimes against other Asian people.
You guys stay spreading misinformation. Talking about Ringo tripping. They fired Jimmy because they wanted Trump to sign off on their license to merge companies. Kirk spoke hate, my dude. No, you're misinformed and you're posting misinformation. All of that is misinformation. You're uninformed. Typical. And I'm guarantee you, you most likely hated Kirk and you're anti-Trump too. It's always some nonsense.
Than any other race of people. How do you disseminate that? Why do y'all find the necessity to highlight quote unquote black on black crime? Crime happens because of proximity.
What? What? Oh my goodness, bro. You can't make this up.
When the Chinese do it, we call it a good karate film. We call it a good kung fu flick.
Ninjas are killing each other every day. What are you talking about? Most black women are afraid to even go into a store when they see ninjas in the front because they don't want to be harassed. Because all y'all want to do is sleep with them and leave them with babies.
When whites do it, we call it a good mob movie. When blacks do it, black on black crime.
Black people commit crimes in every predominantly black community. Nothing but crime everywhere. It's outrageous how much crime is happening.
It's just black on black crime. It's disgusting.
He never, listen, guys, he never make videos showing black people committing crimes. Never. He don't make no videos with it. And he recently changed into doing it like this because he want everybody to believe that black men are saints. We never do anything wrong and we're all good fathers. When there are many fatherless homes and black men in and out of prison, felons committing crimes, and it's just sick.
Oh, people commit crime against people they live around.
There's crime all over the world. But for you to deny that black people commit crimes is crazy. You said black on black crime is a myth. That's a lie.
Y'all got to stop using that argument. It's asinine.
You said that's all I show? Oh, no. On the contrary, I show all crimes. You know, I have other videos that I got to talk about, too. I talked about the situation with the Massey. I believe it was Sonia. I believe it was Sonia Massey. The black woman that got shot in the face by the white racist police officer. Oh, yeah, I covered that story. Oh, yeah. You mad, right? Yeah. The white cop, the racist cop that killed the black woman because she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Oh, yeah, I covered that story. Oh, you know the other story with the black guy that got choked out in the subway? The Michael Jackson impersonator? And he got choked out by that military guy? Oh, yeah, I covered that story. You know who I was defending? The Michael Jackson impersonator. He got murdered by that white man. Right. Yeah. But you're talking ish about me. I got over 3,100 plus videos on this platform, and I can guarantee you ain't watched none of them. It's your first video. Because if you knew who Ringo TV was, you would know that I cover all topics, all news, and I hold everybody accountable. White, black, Asian, doesn't matter who you are. Everybody get held accountable.
It's always to highlight our issues. Why? Because we are supposed to be looked at as a people who cannot govern themselves.
And you are a people who can't govern themselves. Black people are a people. They don't govern themselves. Because when you tell black folks who committed the crime, I'm not no snitch. I'm not going to point them out. Let the police do the job. What? So you're not going to tell us who shot Marquise? Nah, I'm not no snitch. So you know who did it. I seen it, but that's not my job. That's the black community. No accountability. Sick.
Military, because there's so much crime we're committing against each other. This is not 1980s and 1990s when damn colors first came out. It's not happening like that. We have evolved as a people.
No, we have not.
From 1990 to 2025, we have evolved.
No,
regardless of what you see with the rappers, and all of them, who
it got worse. Hip hop music was better in the 90s. Today it's worse.
Who put out a message of death, and death comes back to get them.
This guy crazy.
And that is put on the world stage to program our people to believe that that's how it goes all the time. No, their mortality rate is low because they push a demonic message.
What?
Death comes and get them.
He's crazy.
They push it on the TV. We believe they represent us.
He's crazy.
No, our people have evolved. Our people have changed over the years.
No, we have not.
Even a lot of the gangs have started.
Listen, all of these black churches out here becoming millionaires off of black people, and still black people have not evolved. With all these black pastors getting rich off the poor, black people still can't rise. Still can't. With all that Jesus talk, still can't rise.
Businesses and so forth. Like, look, it ain't what you think it is. This whole black on black crime, that's a trigger. That's a trigger phrase. That's a trigger phrase to get you to think, oh, well, these people need help. They need the National Guard. They need the police.
They do, because you're not policing yourselves. Why would Trump want to send the National Guard down to Chicago? Because blacks are not regulating their own communities. They're not.
Meanwhile, America...
How come he's not sending them to the white community? How come he's not sending them to the white community? Oh, get quiet now.
Is this Jeffrey Dahmer to this day? Ted Bundy, Charles Manson. Like, let's stop it. Let's stop it. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I had to come through with this powerful broadcast. You know, I got more material coming.
Nah, we don't want to hear nothing about your damn material coming. It's garbage. Anyway, guys, we're going to get up on out of here. I got to go take care of some business. Let me see. It's not possible for a civilian to snitch. Of course not. A snitch, all right, from me, speaking on regard to this situation from a hood's perspective. A snitch is someone who pretty much is a person who committed a crime with someone else, someone that's involved in gang violence, someone that is connected to you in some way, and they tell on you. Understand? But it's been distorted. In the black community now, they consider you a snitch just for saying something. You could be a neighbor who witnessed a murder. If you speak on it, they say you're snitching. That's dumb. That's not what a snitch is. Snitch is, I'm driving the car, you robbed the bank. I drove you to the spot, you got out with the money. I went home, cops pulled me over. They take me into custody, questioning, and I'm trying to rat you out. Well, if I'm going down, he going down, and I start naming names. That's snitching. If anything, if I got caught, I should have just said, you know what? I got caught. Hey, yo, let me get that phone call. Hey, yo, bro. Yo, what up, man? Yo, they got me, dog. They got you, but yo, I ain't gonna say nothing, fam. I'm gonna ride this time out. Yo, but yo, I'm gonna need you guys to hold me down, bro. Like, for real, they talking about I'm gonna get like 10 years, fam. No doubt, yo, we got you, bro. Hey, salute to you, fam. Holding us down, not snitching on us, man. Hey, yo, I would never snitch on you, fam. For real, for real. That is what it means to stay true to your team. Now, I'm not gonna snitch because I know they're gonna hold me down with the commissary, the visits, all that other stuff. I'm just gonna do my bid. But most people ain't gonna do that. They're gonna be like, you know what? If I'm going to prison for 10 years, you coming with me. You ain't gonna be out there enjoying the money. Some dudes, they hold your cut of the money. They that loyal. They'll hold your cut till you get out. They bless your family. Make sure your family, your kids, your woman is taken care of. You know? Under some certain circumstances, some people don't got that loyalty, so they snitch. But that's what a snitch is. But in the black community, when crimes are committed, nobody say anything, and they know who did it. They know who the killer is. You can't do that in the white community. Picture shooting somebody in the white community and you run to your house. You think nobody ain't gonna tell on you? The whole community gonna tell on you. He lived right there. That's where he lived, that house right there. You going down. Ain't none of that running into the projects, hiding. Nobody don't know who you are. Everybody's afraid of you. No, not in the white community. They gonna tell on you. In the white community, they gonna tell on you. Especially if you black. Imagine being black in the white community, you selling drugs and committing crimes. You think that old lady across the street not gonna tell on you? She could even be the first to call the police. The first. You know? And here you are getting arrested, calling her Karen and whatnot. You damn Karen, how the hell you gonna snitch on me?
I don't know why that young man is upset with me. I'm just trying to protect my community.
Woman, I didn't do it. You're only doing it because you're a racist.
I'm not a racist. I'm a grandmother. You know, ever since I was a young girl in the South, my pa told me before Mama was cooking supper not to commit crimes.
You're a racist! Officer, I didn't do it! I didn't do it!
Buddy, you know what you did. You committed a crime. We got it on camera. Billy, roll a tape. You see? That's you. That's you committing the crime. You're going to jail.
It wasn't me! I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
I tried to tell him, officer, but he's upset with little old Granny. I don't understand.
Anyway, guys, we're going to get up on out of here. It is what it is. Hey, If you appreciate the show, if you like the commentary, if you like my comedy routine, double tap the screen and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Why not? You know? Hey, I'm deeply humbled. Appreciate everybody stopping by. We're going to get up on out of here. Got to go take care of some business. Time is flying by. So yeah, guys. Appreciate everybody showing up to the show. I'm deeply humbled with the outpouring of support, people that's coming through. I know I get a lot of haters. I get a lot of people that may not like me, but hey, as long as we're all coming together, able to communicate, share our views, our thoughts and opinions. I want y'all to have a blessed evening, wherever you are in the world. Blessed day, evening, night. Keep God first. Drive safe if you're on the road, whether you're white or black. You got to learn how to respect one another. Education is key. Communication. We have to be proactive rather than being reactive all the time, getting upset with people over their opinions. They say to agree to disagree. I think that we should actually talk it out rather than just saying, I agree to disagree. That way we can resolve the issues. So, y'all go in peace. And just think about the things we talked about tonight. Let it marinate. Don't be too quick to judge, too quick to write somebody off as a hater, racist, or whatever the case is. Weigh all the evidence. That being said, guys, we're gonna get up on out of here. Y'all take care, guys. Shout out to Vernica. Am I pronouncing your name properly? Is that Vernica, I believe? For the $5 support, says excellent. Excellent podcast. Keep it going at Ringo TV Reactions. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Shout out to all the moderators. Exandra in the building. Forever Studios. The Dubman. Shout out to everybody coming in. Feisty and Sweet, Atlanta. Let me see. Who else we got? Jonah TV for life. Shout out to everybody in the building, fam. Lisa. Appreciate everybody coming through, guys. Hey, I'm deeply humbled that you guys choose Ringo TV. Without you guys, I don't have a platform. Without you guys, I can't do this. So I'm inspired, I'm humbled, I'm grateful. Truly am. And it really means a lot when people show support to the platform. It's very encouraging because I really love what I'm doing. I feel like this is a call. And I believe that I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing. Hopefully somebody got some answers, some truth, and it stimulated your thoughts and your mind. Let's be better people, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be better. Right? Shout out to Jonah TV for life, for the $2 support. Also, Vernica for the membership. Appreciate you joining Team Ringo. So y'all take care. I'm out of here. Peace and blessings to everybody. The mods in the chat. Y'all take care. I'm out of here, y'all. We out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.